Hello and welcome, Stephen Blackston, Ryan Cook with you for the 2024 edition of the Powder Puff football game here in Prairie Grove between the juniors and the seniors. Ryan, this annual tradition back on the PG Tiger online airwaves.
Yeah, I love it. It's fun. It's spring. Most of them are ready to get out of school. Seniors just ended their school year today. Pretty much, they got some finals going on, but pretty much all of them finished. And this is just kind of a fun time to get everybody outside and get together. And hopefully, there's no injuries. Every once in a while, we get some scrimmages, but for the most part, typically, it's pretty fun seeing the girls out here doing this and seeing the guys trying to coach. They get to experience what we experienced in Pee Wee for the most part, which is trying to herd cats and get people to listen in a huddle and to do what you ask them to do. It's tough.
Well, I'm just looking out here, Ryan, the juniors who are going to be in the Navy today. Going to have a little bit of a color clash, the periwinkle and Navy. We'll do the best to keep it straight for you. But the juniors are running routes, getting ready. The seniors, not so much.
The seniors are probably a whole lot more worried about
graduating,
which boy they're going to escort out.
Oh, yeah, and I think that's going to be, I believe, that's going to be your responsibility here in a minute because, of course, one of the traditions of the Powder Puff game, not only are we going to be broadcasting, but we'll be going out over the PA as well.
Yeah, this is different. Me and Lynn started that maybe last year, the year before, and I think it was because the broadcasting had not – we weren't able to pull it off, so we just went ahead and talked to everybody out there. And then the next year, like, hey, do that again, but this time with broadcasting. And so we're going to try to do that again this year. We may even take turns on this. It might be good for I'll read one, you read the other on this deal. What do you think about that?
Yeah, fair enough.
Good.
Yeah,
and that's the spot. You couldn't really say no.
Our voices are similar enough, so they're just all going to think it's you, man.
That's true. I didn't get that as much this year, but the year before – everybody was confused as to who the other guy was with Lynn. Are you doing that too? No, that's not me. I'm way better looking than that guy.
Well, that's opinion. Pure speculation.
Speaking of good looking, we normally are used to have, our Powder Puff darlings, and they would dress in female attire. And we had some really ugly maids, just to put it bluntly. Now we have the Powder Puff darlings, and they just get escorted out. For some reason, they feel like their shorts should be shorter than the girls, but other than that, that's the only dress snafu that we might have. So
that's the interesting thing for me in high school. It was frowned upon if your shorts were above or even at the middle of your knee. It had to be below your knee. It's interesting how over time it's just kind of gone back the other direction.
Oh, yeah. I can remember being in 7th and 8th grade basketball, and we had the banana uniforms from it was actually probably when Coach Ed was playing here, and then he was putting us in them at that time. He was our 7th grade coach, and, everybody wanted to pull them down so they could get to the middle of the thigh. And, now the kids are doing it back where they're pulling them up to get to the middle of the thigh. And not me. I rolled with Nolan. I'm wearing them. I'm touching the knees or the calves.
Fair enough. As we're just about to hit 6 o'clock, I suppose they're waiting on us to get things going, I guess?
Yeah, I keep seeing, yep, she just said we're good to go. So
then we'll switch the microphone on. You can start us off, Ryan.
All right. Well, first off, I want to welcome everybody to your 2024 Powder Puff game here. We are going to start the night with our 2024 Powder Puff Darlings. First Powder Puff darling is going to be junior Alex Absher. Alex's proud parents are Tara and Patrick Absher. He is escorted this evening by seniors Reese Light and Cameron Cash. Alex's ideal day would be spent golfing. His dream job is to be an NBA coach. If he could trade places with anyone, he would want to trade places with Danny Absher. His biggest fears is spiders, and his biggest pet peeve is shoes with no socks. If he had a warning label, it would be gets lost easily. Junior maid, Alex Absher.
Next junior maid we have junior Braxton Bashirs. Braxton's proud parents are Megan Pierce and Josh Bashirs. He's escorted this evening by seniors Willa Walters and Emily Medley. Braxton's ideal day would be spent at the lake. If he had one wish, it would be to fly. His biggest fear is Emma Verts, and his biggest pet peeve is smacking. If he had a warning label, it would be hot. There are words that would use to describe himself are funny, kind, and respectful. Junior maid, Braxton Bashirs.
All right, next up, Junior Jarrett Bone. Jarrett's proud parents are Angie and Brian Bone. He is escorted this evening by seniors Anna Nall and Mia Roy. Jarrett's ideal day is playing golf, eating pizza, and watching Trailer Park Boys. His dream job would be to be David Hayes' interpreter. His biggest fear is Mr. Hell wearing shorts. If he had one wish, it would be for unlimited Red Bulls. 3 words that he would use to describe himself are squirrely, random, and broke.
The next maid, Junior Jace the Jet Edwards. Jace's proud parents are Sarah and Mark Edwards. He's escorted this evening by seniors Maddox Golden and Ava Hickson. Jace's ideal day is a cloudy summer day. His biggest fear is losing to seniors in Powder Puff, and his biggest pet peeve is when people hold their nose when they jump into the water. If he had a warning label, it would be beware of dog. 3 words that he would use to describe himself is I'm that guy.
Okay. Now, that's your junior maids. Let's go on to our senior Powder Puff darlings. First senior is Spencer Allen. Spencer's proud parents are Mandy and Rodney Allen. He is escorted this evening by seniors Bree Chambliss and Katie Chambliss. Spencer's ideal day is spent fishing. A book about his life would be titled How to Wreck Your Truck Fishing. His biggest pet peeve is when someone takes things that don't belong to them. If he could trade places with anyone, he would want to trade places with Connor Hubbs. And if he had one wish, it would be to be Connor Hubbs. In 5 years, he sees himself as in a firefighter calendar, and his biggest fear is women.
Your next senior maid, senior darling, Cole Edmonston. Cole's proud parents are Barbara and Steve Edmonston. He's escorted this evening by seniors Hannah Scaro and Karen Barraza. Cole's ideal day is an overcast day at the lake. If he could change his name, he would change his name to Connor Hubbs. But if he could trade places with anyone, he would want to trade places with Dr. Hubbard. If he had one wish, it would be to not have to take the AP Calculus test. A book about his life would be titled How to Guide Procrastination. His biggest pet peeve is David Stevens.
Senior darling, Connor Hubbs. Connor's proud parents are Rachel and Kevin Hubbs. He is escorted this evening by seniors Rayleigh Bartholomew and Halsey Hunt. Connor's ideal day is skipping yearbook, but his dream job would be to be a yearbook teacher. If he could change his name, he would change it to Evan Hubbard. If he could trade places with anyone, he would want to trade places with Coach Cameron. His biggest fear, though, is Coach Cameron. 3 words that he would use to describe himself are, I hate Asher. Senior darling, Connor Hubbs.
Next we have senior darling, Asher Lynn. Asher's proud parents are Jamie and Tim Lynn. He's escorted this evening by seniors Reese Powell and Braden Holland. Asher's ideal day is to wake up, win Powder Puff, and sleep. His biggest fear is his mom, Jamie Lynn. If he could change his name, he'd change his name also to Connor Hubbs, and his dream job would be to be the starting pitcher at Crowder College. In 5 years, he sees himself still watching Connor Hubbs football highlights. 3 words that he would use to describe himself is I hate Connor.
So much love in this group. Senior darling, David Stevens. David's proud parents are Candace Gentry and Kevin Stevens. He's escorted this evening by seniors Lily Davis and Ava Pinkerton. David's ideal day is arguing with Cole Edmonston, and his biggest pet peeve is Cole talking. If he could change his name, he would change his name to Ryan Cook. And if he could trade places with anyone, he would want to trade places with Ryan Cook. His dream job is working at One Stop. In 5 years, he sees himself as a One Stop legend. 3 words that he would use to describe himself are better than Cole. All right, everybody, give it up for your Powder Puff maids here. I'm going to announce the Powder Puff King, and then you'll have a few minutes for pictures. Drum roll if you can, or slap those pretty thighs. The 2024 Powder Puff King is Cole Edmonston.
Remember, at the end of the game, please congratulate the winner of the game as they receive the Powder Puff Trophy. Then direct the winning team to the West End Zone for the team picture.
I think we weren't supposed to read that one. I did, though.
And for those wondering, West, the one where the sun sets.
All right, if y'all want to take your pictures, go ahead.
Your DJ for today's Powder Puff game. Let's give it up for Cameron Bolin. Looks like the juniors are ready to go, Ryan.
I like it. A little intimidation.
Whereas the seniors here in front of us trying to make the power pyramid.
Notice the yellow, blonde, whatever shade by some of your senior boys and junior boys. That is the tradition for the baseball team when they make the state playoffs. They jump into that let's get crazy hair colors and haircuts before we start. So they'll have to grab it this week for the state tournament.
Yeah, that'll keep going on later this week after the baseball team won the regional tournament down in Central Arkansas. For those watching at home, your junior's going to be on the far sideline, seniors on the near. I'd call that a periwinkle, maybe, for the seniors.
Right now it's just why did they cut them off? I'm confused.
Airflow.
Built-in AC. And that's the reason for some of the shorter shorts, too, I guess.
Yeah, 3 minutes ago.
I was locking it.
One reason we chose PGCC is the childcare. The first time we walked in the doors, we knew it was the right place. We knew our children would be taken care of. They were organized. There were safety protocols, and we could go in and enjoy service. So as parents, we knew it was the right choice, and we know that Manny and Cruz enjoy it.
Please join us for one of our Sunday morning services at 9 or 10:30.
You're always welcome at PGC.
Welcome back. The 2024 Powder Puff football game. Stephen Blackston, Ryan Cook with you as we have the coin toss on the Tiger Head at the brand new turf.
That's right. This is the first game I've attended.
First football game, really, unless you want to call soccer football.
Yeah, football. But yeah, first time I've been here and see it. I was out of town when they did the opening.
This is the same.
So it looks good. It looks real good. It looks to me like the juniors have deferred. So the seniors are going to receive, and the seniors are going to choose to, or the juniors have chose to go into the sun, which is better for the receivers, worse for the quarterback.
That's important to know. Flag football rules. Not
There's
contact.
rules.
Pull the flag, basically.
Pull the flag.
I think that's what the officials are going over.
Don't tuck them in.
Yep.
Don't tighten them up. Don't tie them on. Not saying that any of that ever happens.
No.
But I have seen some girls be held up and then someone go for the flag. So, and it's a little tougher of a task than it should be.
Yes.
All right, so seniors are going to take the ball.
They'll start at their own 30. As Anna Nall doing some backflips to get us started for the seniors. Have to save that energy for the game.
All right, let's try to get a look at some of these players out here. Looks like Cole Ed, Connor Hubbs, and David Stevens are your on-field coaches for the seniors. I see Lily Davis at tight end. Looks like Chambliss and Nall out here at receivers on this near side. Quarterback's going to be Hannah Scarrow.
First play, just a simple handoff. Around the outside to the 10 and out of bounds at about the senior 45-yard line. Not a first or bad first play to start things off today.
Hey, that's Reese Powell right there. That's one of my volleyball teammates this last weekend in the annual Shop with the Cop tournament. She's much better on the football field than the volleyball court, I found out.
Well, it's enough to pick up a first down. It'll move the sticks. And we'll have a rolling clock, 20 minutes.
I wonder what the play clock's like out there.
It's on the field. We'll end around to the outside for Bray.
Oh, we got a dive and a miss.
And we'll have a tackle inbounds right at about midfield.
Tackle was made by Emma Kate Verts. I wish she would have been one of my volleyball teammates last weekend. If you've seen her play, you understand why.
Seniors will have 2nd and 9. Again from the shotgun, just going to be a quarterback run. Around the outside, a lot of free space into junior territory will go Scarrow. It'll be first down for the seniors in junior territory. As Ryan, so far, seniors taking chunks out of the junior defense. Again, another little end around to the outside for Nall. Going to cut it back inside, but a tackle made inside that time. Looked like Ashlyn Tagg, number 11 for the juniors.
Nice stop right there by the juniors. Seniors trying to hit it to the outside with the speed, but the juniors have the answer.
Yeah, they've only run that play about 3 times in a row, I think.
Hey, the juniors are quick learners. They gave up 30 yards, but now we're going to stop them. It's all about that red zone defense, others, our side of the field defense.
2nd and 10. Thought about the pass. Scarrow going to take off. Only has one to beat. Touchdown, seniors.
Nice pump fake that time by Scarrow.
As we take another look at it, Nice open edge by Scarrow. Put 6 on the board. We need to see how the juniors will answer after the seniors easily right down the field the first possession of the game, Ryan.
Well, I'm trying to look to see who the defensive coaches are there for the juniors, and it's Jace. I'm going to say mainly offense. I see Braxton. Yeah, he plays a little defense when it's, convenient. Maybe pretty tough on the juniors to have that kind of mindset.
Soccer. What time is his soccer?
Another 2-point conversion on the way for the seniors. As the seniors taking their time to get this 2-point play in. Oh, actually, Ryan, looks like they're going to attempt the extra point.
Why not?
And the extra point is true and good for the seniors.
I was a little confused on that play. I'm not going to lie. I think if I was one of the juniors standing there waiting for that football to go, if it hits you in the face, if you're jumping around like that, it's not probably going in anyways. I wouldn't sacrifice a face. Not right before prom. Well, prom's over. Never mind. We're good. Go ahead. Sacrifice your face.
Well, now we'll see the juniors have their first opportunity with the football. Now, I was thinking about that, Ryan. That's the first, I think, extra point made, even kick made on this new turf.
May have been this whole year.
Again, going to be juniors' ball to start. They're going to get underway at their own 30. Seniors' offense was able to move the football down the field quite easily. See if the juniors can respond.
We'll get them lined up here eventually.
Thought about the throw from Verts. She's still going, hasn't been brought down yet. It's a scramble, cross midfield, and nearly into senior territory from disaster to success for the juniors on the first offensive play of the game for them.
I would be asking them to check the flags on that one. That was pretty tough. They had her held up. I think they pulled 3 times on the flag, and it still didn't come out. It surprised even the quarterback. Who's the flag police out here?
It'll be 1st and 10, just outside midfield for the juniors.
4 down linemen. That's unique. Oh, no, it's a trick play. The tackle's going to go outside the wide receivers, then come back inside. Is she eligible?
Juniors looking to pass in the air. A couple of receivers there. Caught. Ashlyn Tagg brings it in.
Holy cow, what a catch. David Tyree doesn't have anything on her.
As for the viewers at home, we take another look at it. Ashlyn Tagg answered prayer.
That's about a 15-yard Hail Mary.
Well, just now outside the red zone for the juniors, as they'll break the huddle again. Have a clipboard on the field. Verts can't handle the snaps on the ground, and going to be a loss on the play.
The center quarterback exchange. Wonder how much they practiced that. Yeah, that's one of the rules of Powder Puff. Any fumble is automatically dead ball.
As we go under the 14.5-minute mark in the first half, Juniors looking to answer the bell. Verts just going to take off, tuck and run, looking for the edge, got a couple blocks. Tries to make a couple defenders miss, but will not be just shy, maybe, of that first down.
Looks like Reese Powell on the tackle that time. Juniors, okay, it wasn't her. She's not in, she said.
We have a roster for a reason, Ryan.
The numbers on the front are hard to read. It's because there's not any.
Big early third down for the Juniors, Ryan. What do you expect from a play call?
Keep it safe. Keep it with Verts.
Oh, nearly another bad snap. Verts looking downfield, just going to tuck it again and run. Gets across the 15 to the 10 and out of bounds.
Now, in Emma Cate's defense that time, they were grabbing shirts, not flags. It's hard to catch speed.
Going to be first and goal as we go under 13 in the first half. Outside of the Ashland tag reception, been a lot of Emma Verts for the Juniors. High snap, Verts to the flats. It's going to be complete to Geist. Should be brought down almost immediately by the seniors.
A little bit of air on that pass. Made it pretty easy to kind of get to for the seniors.
It was good pressure also from the seniors. A bad snap, and the seniors in the backfield immediately.
Is Caleb Wilson here? Caleb, have you seen the snaps lately? Any help? Any help?
Well, second and goal from the senior 11. As the coaches for the juniors, making sure everybody lined up in the right spot. Vert's going to loft it into the air, caught for a touchdown. Carolyn Clemens comes down with the reception.
You, Caroline, now get a pole. We'll go down to the end zone, honey, baby mine.
Now let's see what the juniors do here, Ryan. See if they want to take the lead or tie for this extra point attempt.
Any of them football players out there? This is definitely taking too long for one, I'm just going to tell you.
Yeah, we'll see what Jace Edwards has in mind for his team. Wonder if he asked Coach Absher for any two-point plays this week.
I doubt Chase has ever asked for advice from anyone.
Well, they're going to leave Verts alone in the shotgun. High snap, gets back to her, over her head. Verts going to make something out of nothing. And she's in for the two-point conversion. Oh, no apologies. Looks like she just missed the goal line.
Point-saving tackle that time by number 99, Cameron Cash. There's your answer, by the way. You said, how will the juniors respond? There's the response. Still down by 1, but there's the response. While we change offense defense here, give it up for our officials for tonight, Josh Myers and Jason Benson. Appreciate you guys for coming out and helping out here. We appreciate you guys. This will be the one time in your officiating career you won't get yelled at too much.
Ryan, the seniors will have the ball back to extend their lead. Saw a lot on the ground on their first possession. Seniors are all lined up, ready to go. Out to the edge, maybe a little RPO, into the air and well overthrown that time by the seniors.
Great coverage that time, great coverage. Number 8, Jayla Bray on the coverage.
Second down, end around. Chambliss looking for the edge. Will be knocked out of bounds near the first down marker. Indeed, it'll be enough to move the chains for the seniors. As we're under halfway in the first half. Good snap for the seniors. Another run to the outside, corner set up. I think that's going to be a pretty easy flag.
Definitely complete. I like the design, but a little past the line of scrimmage.
Just a hair downfield. As the juniors remind the seniors, you cannot do that. After the penalty for the illegal forward pass, going to be 2nd and 14, 8:30 to go in the half. Seniors break the huddle quickly. Fumbled snap. Ball's on the ground. Going to stay with the seniors.
Immediately dead. Immediately dead. Don't get them all excited with the whole fumble thing. It's dead. We don't want to need anybody diving for the ball or anything.
Quick snap on 3rd down. Seniors need 15. Scar looking for the edge. Going to get a couple blocks downfield. Picks up the first down and more. Still going. And she's finally tackled that time by Sydney Benton.
Both quarterbacks doing a lot of the running the ball today, getting to the outside really well.
As that's a drive-saving play. Scaro, not afraid to call her own numbers so far in this game. Well, underhand pass out to the flats. And a great open field tackle that time by the juniors. Stops that before anything can get going right.
Tackle that time by number 6, Macy Geist.
I'd be curious, Ryan, with the clock the way it's going, 6 minutes approaching, this drive taking a lot of time for the seniors. You think got a little bit of a strategy there to not give the juniors the ball back?
I doubt there's much strategy seeing the 3 guys in the backfield.
The juniors with a big sack makes it a long 3rd down once more for the seniors.
If Cole Ed's calling plays, it'll eventually get done, but probably not until after the report card was due.
Well, Cole also could be confused. There is no low block in football.
Hey, Josh, give him a couple seconds. Don't let him stand back there all day. My goodness.
Third and 15 for the seniors as they look to keep the drive alive once more. Snap and a roll out. Nice cutback that time by Powell. And she'll pick up the first down and a lot more. Keeps the drive alive once more. Every time it looks like the juniors have them stuffed up, the seniors find a way through.
Nice stop that time. Jayla saves the touchdown there by getting her out of bounds.
You see immediately Jace Edwards gets in there and does a little coaching on the defensive side of the ball.
He's begging him to widen out. He's actually part of the play this time.
Tackle that time from the juniors. Number 5, Kylie Fields, stops that before it get going too far.
Alex and Jace, back up a little bit. You can't be part of the defense.
Second and 7, 3:30 to go in the half. Out to the edge again. We'll have another tackle. It's Chambliss.
That kind of reminded me of the Reggie Fish, like hide the smallest player behind the line type sneak look right there.
Third and short for the seniors as they're trying to punch it in for the second time this afternoon. Seniors trying to get around the edge, and they are not able to. Haven Huber with the big tackle makes it 4th down.
Caroline almost took out one of the senior players there. Don't get in my way.
Got to love the competitive heart for both of these upperclassmen.
Timeout.
Looks like the seniors are going to bring in the blondes for this.
Timeout taken by the seniors. 4th down on the way. Little end around action. Cutting through the defense. Nearly a tackle. But they can't get to her in time. Into the end zone that time for the seniors. As those flags were a little tight there, Ryan.
Hey, David, I thought you were checking those.
Yeah, the replay at home looked like just kind of holding on for dear life. That flag made out of some industrial strength cotton.
Seniors will line up to kick once again.
Just over the bar that time. Makes it a 14-6 game with 1:51 to go in our first half. As we get ready to get back underway, the juniors find themselves in a bit of a hole late in this first half, Ryan.
Inverts his hands. They have no fear, but Reese Powell is there.
But we have a flag on the play. There'll be some form of penalty on the seniors. Don't quite know what that signal is. An illegal substitution.
Yeah, hey. Thank you, Josh.
As the clock continues to move, nearing 90 seconds to go, if the juniors want to get back into this, going to have to score quickly.
It's almost like they don't want to leave any time for the seniors to score or themselves.
They can't score with any time either. Juniors looking down the field, incomplete that time. We'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
Now, that stops the clock. So now they have that minute and a half in the huddle to think about what to do next.
They've been using about all of that minute and a half so far. Now, is that an offsides? I believe that you're supposed to be on the other side of the football when you huddle. Behind you.
Back up, Braxton. Back up.
Bray will get close to the 1st down, but again, a flag in the backfield.
I'm going to say, one, the official was scratching his head trying to figure out what to call there. But two, I think the coaches are just a little too close to the play.
That'll back the juniors up once again.
Hey, the clock's fine. Don't worry about it. Put your 3 blonde heads together and figure out how to stop these juniors. It was a pre-play penalty, Princess.
Wide open receiver for the juniors. Oh, and in and out of the hands that time of Kylie Calvert. She had green grass or turf ahead of her. She brought that one in.
Calvert must have taken that from the Connor Hubbs playbook in Harrison this year.
Now 3rd and 10 for the juniors.
In his defense, she had all 10 fingers.
Under a minute now in the 1st half. Juniors committing to the pass game again through the hands. It'll be 4th down for the juniors with 54 seconds to go in the half.
So after we wasted all the time at first, 3 straight passes to where there's a lot of time left on the clock. Alex, you said you wanted to switch places with Danny, but your clock management's not near as good.
Crucially, right, they don't pick this up, going to give the seniors great field position to extend this lead before the half. Juniors have to get to their own 40 to move the sticks. Good snap. Going to take the shot in a sea of hands. It'll fall to the turf, and it'll be senior football.
Great defensive play that time by number 20.
Rayleigh Bartholomew on the pass breakup that time. That's the first time I think a number 20 Bartholomew's ever gotten up high enough to deflect a pass.
Ryan, so far, this is the 3rd possession of the game for the seniors. Haven't seen a legal pass attempt. I imagine more on the ground.
First time they've started on this side of the field, though, the field position here. And why change what's getting you there?
Well, the juniors giving them a lot of room to start. Ball in the air. A good defense that time from the juniors. Not a lot of time running off the clock. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Notice the difference. The juniors like to throw more of a pass with a lot of air under it so that the seniors and juniors can both get to it. The juniors, the seniors, they like to throw it so low that, it doesn't get there in time for anybody to even turn around. Who invited the Goodyear blimp over here?
I'm sure they're just as confused as we are from the sky. Well, back to the ground for the seniors. Going to be a tackle inbounds. Close to the first down marker as the clock will hit 30 seconds. Seniors have a timeout left.
Tackle that time by number 25, Faith Lawhorn.
Third down, 10 seconds. Seniors probably going to get one more play. Scarl looking for the edge. And we'll get out of bounds. The clock will stop with 5 seconds.
I guess Dr. Campbell called in some favors to get the Goodyear blimp out here.
Got it. As if you're watching at home, yep, that is the Goodyear blimp. Other tires are available.
What's our NIL deal for that one?
Bet they don't have that down the road in Farmington. Fourth down and 3, 5 seconds left for the seniors. Clean snap. Seniors going to move the pocket to the end zone and in. They're going to give it to her. Touchdown seniors at the horn going into the halftime intermission.
What a catch that time by number 8. That's Nall.
Maybe a lack of practice does pay off sometimes.
They were bragging about not practicing, but they look pretty polished. Uh-oh, bring Omo back over to the junior side for halftime.
We'll take a quick break for halftime, bringing the second half of the 2024 Powder Puff game in a moment.
tried the entire game to get a shot of it. We didn't get a shot of it until the network went down and we came back with it. Of course. Hey, something good came out of it. Was it just the hotspot? No, my hotspot was still fine. I don't know what it was. It just stopped. Yeah, that's the first thing I did when I checked my hotspot. I was like, still going strong. Weird. Yeah, I'll follow up tomorrow and make sure we get we'll run VMix on it. I've got all the little music and everything. So we'll have the music. Audio does not start acting real often. So I've got a bunch of audio on it. We'll probably go. Especially with how good this job pays. I know the cam-offs don't pay as much, but still, it's easy. You get to watch a football game for free. You get paid to watch football game, basically. Well, so this game is going to be fun. So, number one, I'm going to pick up the Bears. I haven't seen the spark out of the Bears. They're blowhard. Welcome to Arkansas. Loaded on talent, can't gel. Yeah. If they do gel, boy. But they might be playing for the game. I know I was talking to Joplin, the coach, and he said, yeah, that game we treat like a preseason game. We put in a lot of people that will never see the game. So I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense with the way and then now, of course, you got Falcons and Cyclones that game. You see that one of the Cyclones playing one of their defensive players. Make a good defensive play to win. And the Cyclones player gets pissed off.
Well, Ryan, as we get set for the second half of our Powder Puff game, what have you seen out of both sides so far, and what would you like to see more out of for both these sides?
Well, in typical Prairie Grove football fashion, the running has been the effective approach to the game. The passing is it's there, but not quite. But both teams have done a great job getting it up and down the field with the quarterbacks, halfbacks out to the outside. I'm waiting for the defense to adjust. Maybe the three blonde boys will figure it out, get everybody kind of to the outside a little bit.
It'll be junior football to start the second half. They find themselves down a couple scores to start the second frame. Definitely need some points or it'll start getting late early here in Prairie Grove. First and 10, excuse me, for the juniors as late subs getting off the field. Juniors going to look to the air again. That one incomplete. Macy Geist now in at quarterback for the juniors.
A little trickeration there. It almost looked like the quarterback was going to exit the playing field, comes back on, and going to receive the pass just a little short.
Yeah, the juniors just trying to get anything going right now. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Good snap this time. Juniors looking to get out to the edge. A little bit of an alley there, cut back by Vert. She'll be tackled by Chambliss, but we have a flag on the play.
We got a hold in the backfield on the juniors. It just looked like effort to me.
These referees are in midseason form tonight. After the penalty, going to be 2nd and 15 for the juniors. Interesting defense from the seniors. Not going to line anybody over the center. Snaps clean. Lofted into the air. Complete. That time is Calvert as the chains will move.
That's a legal pass.
Seniors take that?
Seniors, legal pass.
Juniors taking their time here to get out of the huddle. I think next year we put the play clock on the board.
We've done it before. We just forgot this year, I guess.
Pressure in the backfield. Juniors able to get the ball into the air. Intended that time. Out into the flat, but incomplete. As the clock continues to roll. Approaching 7:13 to go in the game. Second and 10 from the junior 43. Clean snap, pressure in the backfield. Geist going to break away. One senior to beat, but can't. That time is Scaro, the quarterback on the other side, making a tackle.
Now it's Braxton scratching his head out there. The girls are probably all confused.
Third and 9 for the juniors as this drive has meandered along. Right up the middle. Geist into the second level, but not before she's tackled.
Tackles by number 12, Halsey Hunt.
It'll be right at midfield, right between the eyes of the beautiful Tiger here on that new turf at Tiger Stadium. Fourth and 5 here, Ryan. What would be your play call if you were to lend your voice for some advice?
Ooh. With the clock management, you better go for it. But if not, I'd be punting that dude and using some timeouts.
Well, enough for a first down and more. Tackle made. Geist, who's come in the second half as the quarterback. Interesting personnel change for the juniors. Keeps the drive alive. A little quarterback power right up the middle. Juniors looking to pass. A little screen in the backfield. Not tackled yet, finally. That time was Verts.
It was close, but she definitely threw the ball. There was forward motion. The ball was gone.
There was an empty hand. There's no tuck rule in the Powder Puff game.
A little momentum here for the juniors.
Don't speak too soon. Geist again up the middle, just taking what the defense gives her. Going to be close to another first down for the juniors.
There we go. Line it up. Run it again.
Third and short for the juniors. Under 14 to go. Again, right up the middle. Just going to take what the defense gives her, but a little jump pass past the line of scrimmage. That one won't fly.
Almost Tebow-ish, but not quite.
Fourth down once more for the juniors. Juniors surveying, throwing down the field. Complete. Still going. They're going to say she's down at about the 8-yard line, and when the juniors needed a play, they get one, make it first and goal for the juniors.
Wow.
Prayer answered to keep the drive alive for the juniors.
It's like a little Wes Welker out there. Get behind the defense and kind of find a hole in the zone and set up shop and get the first.
Just like they drew it up. Verts out to the outside, looking for the corner. Not going to get there this time.
Tackle by Ava Pinkerton. That's the most athletic Pinkerton in the bunch.
Vert's going to call her own number. In a crowd, she'll be tackled by Cameron Cash. Drops it there on the ground, says, yeah, you pick it up. I'm not handing it to you.
That play is good enough for the first. It'll be first and goal from the 4.
Juniors desperately in need of some points. Have to score twice just to get back into this one.
I say score once they're into it, right? Score once.
And Cameron Cash, another touchdown saving tackle.
Maybe we could do the reverse Tebow. Fake the pass and then run it. Kind of like the RPO. Reverse it.
I get the feeling this might be just another steady dose of Emma Verts. Indeed it is. Into the end zone goes Verts for another 6 points for the juniors.
Congratulate her, but then congratulate the ladies blocking up front on that one. I don't even think she was touched.
A big 2-point conversion potentially on the way for the juniors to put the pressure back on the seniors. Oh, no, I think we're going to have just a normal extra point. Oh, and we doinked off the crossbar, no good. Close, but no cigar that time for the juniors as they trail now by 8. Guess those coaches for the seniors, Ryan, a little thirsty from all that coaching.
Start to say those blonde bombshells of a.
It's not one lady has gotten a drink from the deal, but all 3 blonde senior coaches straight to the water hog.
Hydration is important. Well, seniors back with the football. May as well have a tackle in the middle of the field. Geist with the tackle.
That kind of looked like it was out of the juniors' playbook.
Let's see if the seniors are going to go into their 10-minute offense here. Second down. Seniors going to cut it around to the outside. Couple of blockers. Slipped through a couple of tackles across midfield. Still going. Powell might go all the way.
Wow.
Great blocking that time downfield by the seniors. And Powell pays him off with 6.
That's got to put Powell over 100 yards tonight.
Oh, easily, yeah. That was on their own side of the field. Home 32. 68-yard touchdown scamper. We have a fake. And the 2-point conversion good for the seniors.
How is it that you can line up for a kick, everybody stand around, and then run the fake? That's impressive.
Poor coaching. Now, Ryan, the crucial thing, I think, for the juniors getting the ball back, going to have to score and score quick.
They have been the best throwing team tonight.
And that's by default, I think. Just by throwing the football, they've been the better throwing team.
Sometimes that's all it takes.
Downfield and overthrown on 1st and 10. That time Verts on the incompletion. Second and 10 for the juniors. As they're waiting to get set, nearing the 8:30 mark to go. Verts enough for the first down and a little bit more. We'll move the sticks near midfield once more. Vert's going to take off again, crossing midfield. And tackle made that time by Bartholomew.
Spread them out and run it down.
The juniors seem to be committed to the ground game this possession. As they're down 16 with 7 to go. Verts looking to throw downfield over her intended target that time in Kylie Fields. Brings up 3rd and short for the juniors. Again, a reminder at the end of the game, please congratulate the winner of tonight's Powder Puff game. Team picture will be in the west end zone.
They'll figure it out.
As again, the juniors huddle up offsides. We have a fumble in the backfield, dead ball, and going to be a long 4th down for the juniors. Ryan, you think this is the moment the coaches for the juniors, they break out that Newt Rockney speech, fire up their team for one last push?
I think those junior coaches need all the help they can get right now.
Quick pitch. Geist. Enough for the first down. Drive stays alive. As the sticks will move.
Well, going from under center this time.
Good blocks to the outside for the juniors. As Verts still going, finally shoved out of bounds after a big gain.
Man, the yards after contact that time are impressive.
Juniors will be in the red zone after that Verts run. As Emma has put the junior team on her back this possession. Verts surveying, has an open receiver.
What? I think she caught it, dropped it, caught it, dropped it, and caught it again. What a catch. That's Geist for another touchdown.
No, I believe they're going to put the ball at the 1 yard line, not going to give it to her. Not a down by contact.
Do we have an Eagles tush push here?
Well, either way, Verts will pay it off for 6 more. 10-point game, 2-point conversion would make it a score. Ball game this afternoon. Put the juniors right back into it. Crucially, when the juniors go back on the defensive side of the ball, still have 2 timeouts, so can't just run out the clock if you're the seniors. Verts surveying. End zone. Caught for the 2-point conversion.
What a clean pocket and patience by the quarterback, and then a catch by Geist once again. Juniors with everyone back 5 yards, trying to keep everything in front of them.
Little in around from the seniors, back up through the middle of the defense of the juniors. And tackled in bounds is Anna Null.
So when do you take your timeout?
At some point.
After second down?
Yeah, why not?
You got 2, right?
Is that a parachutist off in the sky? We had a blimp and now somebody with a parachute. Seniors looking to make something happen, and a tackle in the backfield by Verts.
Chambliss has got a tough job there with Verts. She's relentless.
Patrick, your dad says take a timeout here.
Connor Hubbs not in motion, but motioning for motion.
Another tackle in the backfield.
There we go. Now we get the timeout. Right at the 2-minute again.
Big 4th down, Ryan. I imagine seniors out of this timeout going to have to punt the football.
Why would you not? I mean, I know these boys think they can get a first down every time, but you got to put it in the, the juniors' hands to have a chance to tie. I kick the ball.
But also, we're here to have fun, entertaining afternoon. Surely the seniors would go for it.
Surely with 4 blonde baseball players all getting ready for their tournament run, they can figure out.
Well, the senior is going to elect to kick it, quote unquote. We'll see if that decision pays off for him.
That was the smartest statement I've seen by Stevens today. Best they can do is tie it. I just wish his voice didn't travel all the way up here.
Well, the juniors could snap it quick. No, the seniors have figured out where the football is.
Under 2 minutes or 1 minute, you do, don't you? One or the other. It's 1 or 2 minutes. I don't know what to do. Let's see what the referee.
Verts escapes the pressure, looking downfield, wobbling duck, incomplete. Intended for Huber that time. It falls harmlessly to the turf. Ryan, in this situation with the sun setting, does this hurt juniors' chances with Emma Verts throwing into that sun?
Heck no. Nothing hurts Emma Verts.
Oh, that rhymed. Good for you.
That was a hard one, too.
Verts surveying. Tight spiral this time down the field. And through a couple of set of hands and back on the ground for a 3rd and 10 with a minute approaching. As the juniors getting no favors from the clock operator.
All right, under a minute, we will stop the clock on dead balls. If the juniors only knew that before they didn't take that next time out.
Third and 10. 4 receivers set out. Verts to the air once more. Nope, going to tuck it and run. Quarterback draw. Has to get the first down. Gets it and more into senior territory on the run. Finally tackled at the senior 29.
Let's go. Hustle up. Hustle up. Get up to the line. Let's go, ladies.
Juniors have a chance, but they're going to have to go quick. Low snap. Vert's able to get to it. Surveying again. This time going to take off. Needs to get out of bounds. Not going to.
Just take the timeout, boys. Take the timeout.
Can't take it with you. 15 seconds. Vert surveying. 10 seconds. Looking in zone. Wide open and caught for the touchdown.
Somehow they let Fate Lawhorn back behind the defense. The three blonde coaches are still trying to figure out what's going on.
But now it all comes down to this, Ryan.
Woo.
These coaches are going to earn their paychecks tonight. Vert's quick pitch to the edge. And the seniors blow it up. And that should just about do it for the seniors.
Congratulations to your 2024 Powder Puff champions, the seniors. Y'all head to the west end zone, get a picture.
Thank you for joining us for this year's Powder Puff game. Again, your final score, seniors 28, juniors 26. Tigers baseball team will be in action later this week for the state tournament up the road in Gravette, as well as girls soccer state this week as well. And girls soccer also going to be taking on Bauxite at 1